Live from the hotel lobby, London Diamond League, taking in the ambiance, getting a feel for the scene, what's going on. We had a really good discussion earlier that we're going to continue. It's got to come up because we've seen Zharnel roaming around, yo. And that's your guy's guy. Yo, big shout out to Linford Christie, yo. That's my guy, yo. That's my GB champ, yo.
No, don't do that because you're making it sound like
that's my GB champion,
bro.
It's a jump.
Champion. You talk about Linford, you have to say champion.
Well, you said it's limited information from what you've seen in it, and obviously we have different kind of takes because.
Well, you guys are saying you've seen enough already.
I've seen enough.
No,
I swear it gets annoying.
No, that's not. I'm not saying I've seen enough. That's not what I'm saying. But my point is this. From what I've seen, I believe that he's gonna go and show us that, because at some point you have to give the performance that puts you in that conversation and puts you of that status. And I think that's what we're gonna see. That's what I'm saying.
So, but I'm just saying, based off what we've seen so far, what do you have?
Based off what we've seen, it's hard to say, yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? Because he hasn't shown us that.
Right.
So that, yeah, I do agree with that.
Talented you, yo.
I will say, I ain't seen enough from anyone else to be like, oh, he's definitely not gonna do this. Like, the world ain't that scary this year.
So Fred's not scary.
Fred is a different animal.
So Fred aside.
We're staying Fred aside.
What do you mean?
Fred aside.
No
Okay,
one's
Fred aside.
No one's aside. Why?
Yeah,
I'm getting Fred aside.
So Fred, we're putting back in the driver's seat. It would have been a very strong take for you to say, "Yo, no, Zharnel's gonna
I would
get
have,
him."
but I'm not that guy.
You're not willing to do that.
I'm not willing to do that at all.
That's basically where I'm at. I'm not willing to put.
I'm willing to go with that.
Really?
I'm willing to say I think Zharnel's gonna win.
Your citizenship, does it have something to do with that?
100%.
Right.
100%.
Yeah, I mean, same way. If this
But
was,
this guy's the same.
Andre,
This is the same guy
Andre,
that.
you be
No,
that.
but I'm
This is the
usually
guy that
right
told
with
us.
Andre.
This is the guy that told us
Fine.
that Canada was gonna win 4-1.
And what happened?
They won. So where are we now?
I'm saying,
so now I'm you.
But they showed improved.
Exactly. And that's what we're gonna see in
Do you
Budapest.
think Zharnel's going to show improve?
Naturally.
That's a tall ask, man. So Zharnel was over by, we're in the middle of the lobby right now, and where we are is a common area. Over to our right is the registration desk, and there's some seats. So Zharnel was sitting there with his agent with some shades on, right? Noah was sitting in this area right next to us with his coach, just kind of chilling. Just kind of really didn't seem rattled at all. Seemed pretty casual. And had the majority of cameras and mics around him, and he was cool, yo. Based off that alone, this moment obviously means way more to Zharnel.
How does
than Noah.
that make sense?
What does that mean? How you?
Mention he was in here with shades and he was mute. He wasn't talking to nobody, yo.
See, I feel
When
you,
have you ever wore shades inside someplace?
No, I've done that still. The day I ran my PB, I did that.
When you were in your PB?
The day I ran my PB.
The same day?
Yeah.
That race is tomorrow, dog. You got shades on the night before. You ever wore shades the night before, Mention? Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm
He's a
saying.
smooth guy. Bro.
You remember what I said earlier about a tell for me? It's the look in the eyes.
Okay, but that's a better example. That's better than the shades.
You want to
thing.
know what I'm seeing in Zharnel's eyes?
I don't know.
Shades. That's what I'm seeing in Zharnel's
That's
eyes.
not the
Shades.
eyes. That's not the eyes. You're talking about someone's eyes when they're in the hotel lobby. Like, no, I'm not going for that. I don't think Linford's walking around the hotel lobby like this.
Oh, he absolutely was.
he probably was.
He 100% was. If that man's are in public, they're posturing. Yo, it's messed up that both of them false started out of finals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, I'm just realizing that right now, you know.
But maybe that means he's due an Olympic title then.
Well, but he got his title before that.
Yeah, but don't worry about that.
So
you know what I
that's an
think?
important fact, yo.
You know, I think
That's
the issue
important.
is with what you said. Yeah, it's like I think sometimes this isn't just about you. It's about people in general. Sometimes people want to see a bomb, and they don't want to see like poisoning. But my thing is, both ways is murder. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't have to be loud.
That was a nice analogy.
You don't have to be loud to be effective. Some people are man is just a quiet man.
I mean, I feel you.
I get what you're saying.
Well, my biggest point is I just don't know what to expect from him. I can never, based on what I've seen right now, I can never vouch for Zharnel.
I think that there are things that make your argument make sense. But the things that you're choosing aren't those things. Like him, how he's moving.
No, come on, man. That's
him being in the lobby with shades.
Come on, man.
I'm not trying to hear, in general, I'm not trying to hear man get vilified for not being like boisterous. Like that's mad to me. I think,
Whoa, vilified is a strong
Vilified's
word.
crazy.
Zharnel, I'm not vilifying you, man. I'm just saying I need to see something.
No,
That's
but
all
the
I'm
thing
saying.
is, you would like to.
No, I need to.
No.
You would like to.
I definitely need to see something.
I agree with you.
I need to.
I'm not rolling now. I'll tell you why I'm not rolling. Yeah.
Your citizenship.
Wait. So are you putting money on somebody that isn't showing you a certain confidence? I'm not saying Zharnel, by the way. I'm saying in general, in anything, any bet in life, would you put your money on somebody that isn't showing a certain level of confidence in what they're doing?
If I have inside knowledge, then yeah.
So forget the inside knowledge. Are you going off?
No,
No, don't forget inside knowledge. So,
Okay.
So if it was out there inside knowledge, I'd be the same as you. I'd be like, I ain't seen nothing to get that. Like I don't know half these men in America.
I have
can't
no
bank on
inside
them.
knowledge on Zharnel.
so this look that you're talking about, do you not feel that there's been great athletes that haven't had that? I don't feel like Michael Johnson had that. I'll be real. I didn't believe it. Like it's a facade. Like some people are acting because of the
You can tell when they're acting.
because of the exact point you're saying. Some people pose and gesture.
No, I can tell when
Some
they're posing,
people are
dog.
really that guy.
Exactly. The eyes don't lie, dog. You can't pose through the eyes. You could pose through your body. You can't pose through the eyes.
Do you feel like the things that you're saying about now, like alluding to now, like the kind of behavior you're talking about, do you feel like Bruni was doing that?
Bruni Surin? No. Donovan had the eye.
Of course he did.
Exactly, but that's
before
what I'm
Donovan
saying.
came-
Wait. But when Donovan stands next to Michael Johnson,
Right?
you see the difference between somebody like doing what they're supposed to do and
Out of the two
somebody
of them. Out of
who's
the two of
like
them.
their eyes could like
Donovan
pierce
was-
through a wall.
I mean, Michael Johnson was outmatched in that race. He
Of
knew
course
he
he was.
wasn't
He was
going to
never
beat him.
going to win it. That's not the point I'm making.
The eyes changed.
I'm
The
saying,
eyes
Wait.
changed.
But that
I'm
goes.
talking about his 200 meter, 400 meter eye. His eyes changed. Nah, his 150 eyes were different. His
100
150 eyes were different.
because 100 is an event that I believe can be won, not necessarily by the person that's in the best shape. 200 and 400. I'm sorry, but if I'm in 19.6 shape and you're in 19.9, you can have whatever mentality you want. It's not happening.
The big of the one named Vernon Norwood, yo.
Yo.
Like, we were just talking about Zharnel Hughes. We're in London. Zharnel Hughes, the number one sprinter in British history. We're talking about whether or not he's got it to win the world championships. What are your thoughts?
What do you mean, got it?
You don't know what it is?
Hold on. Let's get off topic. Where you get that hat at? Because I got one of those.
Yes, because it's my brother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I got a hat like that, though. Actually got the green one.
Nah, respect.
It's hard, though. It's hard.
Oh, Grant Holloway in the building.
Anything Vernon says, don't believe it. He's lying.
It's a bit questionable. It's a bit questionable. You got Zharnel Hughes on the podium
What event?
in 100.
Going to World Champs, he looking like, bro, we had a conversation earlier. I told you, if he get to the final, I feel like it's anybody's chance. But 983 should definitely get on the podium.
He'll beat Fred.
I don't know about that.
He'll beat Christian.
He beat Christie in New York. Chris probably got blood from him.
He'll beat Noah.
Noah, let me see. Yeah, he could beat Noah. He could beat Noah.
I think Noah's more in the twos, a different conversation,
In the 200,
but in
no.
the one.
Then he got a shot. But the 100, he probably could get Noah, maybe.
Omanyala.
Omayala. 50-50.
Okay, let me tell you where Zharnel kind of won me over a little bit, okay? It was the rain race. That was the one.
Have you seen? You probably haven't seen that. British champs in the rain.
Oh,
Yeah.
man, you know how y'all weather. He should be used to that.
No, that was crazy,
Bro.
dog. No, that rain was
He lives
crazy.
in
That was
Kingston.
torrential.
How's he-
Would you put money on him being on the podium?
Right now, the way he actually looked his last race, yes, 983. You saw the race in New York. That was probably the most polished race that I ever seen.
It was nasty.
It was a nice race. He transitioned well. It was a good race. If he do that in Budapest, he can medal.